Hello, welcome to the Sparking Discussions for Software Development podcast. Today we have Rick Bohan joining us today. Rick, I see you're in the management consulting business. What got you interested in that?
James, I've been in this field of helping managers and helping organizations for a long time. For the first part of my career, I worked for the organizations, and I've gotten a chance to work for a lot of different types of organizations. Started out in the coal mining industry, came up here to Northeast Ohio, worked in the steel making industry, and along the way, I've also worked in hospitality and in medicine and in healthcare. And in all of those organizations did about the same thing: management training, organization development, and essentially getting the organizations to look at employee engagement as a strategy for improving their operations and improving their customer service. And I found that it always went well. And so about more than 15 years ago, about 20 years ago, got involved with a small organization that did fee-for-service training and consulting. That organization fulfilled its mission and went by the wayside, and so I just went out on my own. But what's fun about this profession, what's fun about my work is just that, the chance to get to help a lot of organizations at the same time provide value to customers and value to shareholders by getting their employees fully engaged in helping improve operations.
So you're the owner of your business. What is the name of your business?
Chagrin River Consulting.
And where are you guys located?
Well, I'm located here in Akron, and the organization is pretty much just me, but I do kind of expand my services, so to speak, through a network of other folks who have other skills and other capabilities. So, for example, I'm not a Six Sigma expert. I'm not a Six Sigma black belt. But if an organization said, well, we want some Six Sigma training, there are a lot of organizations around and some that I'm connected with that I would reach out to and be able to provide those services. So one-man shop myself with a fairly broad network of folks and other organizations who have additional capabilities.
So you're a well-networked person. You help people where they're needed, and if you don't have the expertise, you go and you find someone in your network that you've worked with that have proven themselves, and you recommend them to them.
That's right. And of course, you and I have talked about that very thing. So,
very true. So right now we're working from our homes, shelter in place for those of us who have the convenience and luxury of being able to do that. How has the corona pandemic affected your business?
Well, it's brought my work pretty much to a halt because a lot of my work, at least the way I go about doing it, is on site. I spend a lot of time with managers, with supervisors, with employees at all levels, both training and especially kind of day-to-day coaching, working with individual managers and supervisors and shop floor associates and in meetings. So with the coronavirus, all of that has come to a halt. So I've been spending time marketing and spending time keeping my network going during the crisis.
Gotcha. So communication is very important, and it sounds like you're doing that. You're communicating out your ideas, which brings me to my next thing. What products and services do you offer people and that you could offer people, let's say remotely, during these unprecedented times?
That's a good question. And what I'd say is up to this point, don't have a lot of those sorts of things in my portfolio. As I said, I've always based my work on kind of face-to-face contact, on-site work with the organizations. And now that's not possible. So just as you say, I've gotten thinking about that. And so one of the things that I'm doing, working with someone to develop and put online training on how to implement Lean. And I think that's going to serve me and especially small companies well after this. But it was this crisis that got me motivated to do that. So I'm trying to get creative about these sorts of things. How can I get my message, the skills and knowledge that I've developed over the years out to especially smaller organizations using the technology like the technology we're using right now.
Got it. So I heard you use a keyword there. It was lean. Could you explain that to our listeners who may not know what lean is in, a 30,000 foot overview?
Right. And I'm smiling because anybody out there who might be familiar with lean is probably right at this moment saying, oh boy, he's going to be going 45 minutes from now. But just as I say, I'll try to give the 35,000 foot overview. Essentially, lean is a term that's been come to be used, especially in manufacturing, but not solely in manufacturing. Healthcare also uses it, and public sector has started to use it a bit. And essentially, the way I look at lean is it's getting employees at all levels engaged in process improvement, engaged in removing noise from processes, removing variability from processes, with the ultimate objective of having material and information flow smoothly and consistently throughout the process. And the objective then, when that happens, customer service is improved, patient service is improved, and the overall cost structure of the organization goes down. And one thing I'll say is, I tell all my clients, if you go into lean with your primary goal as cost reduction, you'll mess it up. Okay, that's not a good primary goal. If, on the other hand, you go into lean with the primary goal is we're going to improve our processes, we're going to get our employees engaged in improving those processes, because doing so helps us provide better service, better value to customers and patients, then you'll get it right.
That is a great 35,000 foot overview of lean.
Thanks.
And you didn't go into the 45 minutes long explanation that I'm sure many people that understand what lean can do.
It's a tough thing for us practitioners to do, but yeah.
So we need to keep a lookout for your courses that will be released hopefully soon. And
I don't have a firm date, but yeah, hopefully soon. I'm putting the materials together now, and as I say, working with somebody who has the platform to get them online. So.
That sounds great. So if someone out there wants to reach out to you to maybe do a remote coaching session on lean or just management consulting, how can they reach you?
Well, there's, of course, my website, www.chagrinriverconsulting.com. And Chagrin is Chagrin, so chagrinriverconsulting.com. You can email me at rbohan@chagrinriverconsulting.com. I'm on LinkedIn, and my hashtag, you can just follow hashtag Chagrin River Consulting. Those are ways to follow me and get in touch with me.
All right, Rick, it's been a pleasure interviewing you. Thank you so much. Stay healthy, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Very good. James, thanks for inviting me, and I enjoyed this.